Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be installing a really cool trainer that I've been using for years. I really love this thing, and most people do. It is called Simple Trainer, and there's a reason for that. It's because it's simple. And we're going to be installing it in today's video, all in under 3 minutes. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get straight to it. We're going to hop on over to the internet, and we're going to download Simple Trainer for GTA 5. We're going to be installing Simple Trainer. Now, there's 2 bits of information I need to share with you really fast, is that it does require ScriptHook. If you're not sure what ScriptHook is, and you don't know where to download it or how to install it, I just updated a tutorial. If you look to the top right, there is a brand new ScriptHook install tutorial, and it's really fast, really easy. So go check that out. And lastly, Simple Trainer is not meant for online gameplay. It is meant for single player gameplay. However, if you are modding your game folder, or if you want to learn how to mod your game folder as well as play online, and I'll show you how to do that if you look to the top right of your video. We're going to pull up the main game directory, and if you're not familiar with how to get there, if you have it on Steam or Epic or retail version, look to the top right of your video as well. I went ahead and put a video there for you on how to find your main game directory where your GTA 5 is located at. Now I'm looking at this file right here. This is called Simple Trainer. We just downloaded. It is a RAR file. If you don't have WinRAR or 7-zip or a program like that, you will need to have that installed onto your PC. There's free versions out there on the internet. All you have to do is go to Google and type in WinRAR or 7-zip for free, and you can open this file pretty easy. Now to install this, it's really easy. Just go to your main game directory, and you'll notice 2 files right here. One's a trainer ASI and one's a trainer INI. We're going to pull this into the main game directory just like this and let it fall. And there's a couple of things I want to tell you about, because you're going to get a little bit confused, because when I first started modding, I know I did, and that is the trainer INI. And you'll see it is a config file. It should open in Notepad. If it doesn't, you can always right click and just go to open with and select Notepad. Or for me, I'm just going to double click, and it should do the same for you. I'm going to enlarge this and show you one key element that you'll want to change if you need to. When you open up the trainer config file, I'm going to enlarge this for you so you can see a little bit. There's a lot of words on here. I mean, look how big this thing is. It's absolutely huge. Look at this at the very top. Let me get up there. Golly, man, this thing is huge. I'm so sorry. My apologies. And we're going to go up here to the very top right here. You'll see the enter menu is defaulted to F3. What that means is those are called keys enum. And to change your default key from 114 to a different key, let me show you what that means. We're going to hop on over to the internet, and I'm going to provide this link for you. It's called keys enum. It is through the Windows system. Let's do left control F, bring up our search function. Let's type in 114. And then when you press enter, it'll take you right to the key that it's bound to, which is the F3 key. Or maybe F5, for example. You could do 116 instead of 114. So for example, if we went back to this config file, instead of the F3 key, you could change it to 117, for example. I'm going to leave mine as F3 because I've been used to that key for years for Simple Trainer. But if you make any changes, make sure you come up here and then do File and then Save. And that is how you install Simple Trainer. Now, there's a couple of little things I want to give you some tips on. You guys will thank me later. Trust me. You'll want to stick around to this part of the video coming up right now. Now, one of the best tips I can give you about Simple Trainer, besides these peds being in the way, is that red sports car that keeps on spawning every time you play this game, right? I know that you know what I'm talking about. Everybody had to learn, and that is this right here. So say you're playing and you accidentally press a button and it does this right here. And then you get reported to the police for defending yourself. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to press F3 key to bring up Simple Trainer. And you can go to the options if you want. You can press the number pad 5 key. And then how about we scroll on up here just so we get rid of the cops and we just say never wanted. So to access the menu functions, the enter key to select that function is going to be the number pad 5 key. And to move things around respectively, it's going to be the number pad 4, 8, 6, and 2. And to backspace, it's going to be the number pad 0 key. And what I mean by that is you can arrow to the right. You'll see we are in options number 2. And if I press my number pad 0 key, it's going to go back to the main menu. So that'll kind of teach you how to navigate that. Now, about these guys that spawned in, that is called the keybinds. And with Simple Trainer comes keybinds. So I'm going to press my number pad 5 key to enter the options menu. And we're going to go to arrow to the right with number pad 6 key. And you'll see in your options number 2, if you look into the top left, you'll see right there where it says keybinds, it's enabled. So we're going to press the number pad 5 key to disable that. Now, if you look to the right, you're going to see a little area there. If I scroll up a little bit, see that's in blue. It'll say save settings to trainer. We definitely want to save those settings. Otherwise, you're going to run into this problem every single time. So number pad 5 key, we'll press enter, press numpad 5 to confirm. And you'll see at the very bottom of the screen, it says settings saved to trainer. And while you're here, this is what I always suggest that you do. If you notice things are, we can't get to where we need to, and this goes for LSPDFR as well. You would think LSPDFR would show the whole map. Nope, that is not the case. So the best thing to do is go ahead and back out of this and press F3 again. And let's go to options, press number pad 5 key. And we're going to arrow to the right one more time with the number pad 6 key. And let's go here to reveal full map. Go ahead and enable that. And then go down here once again and number pad 5 to confirm that. It's a little bit easier to do it that way. So now when I press the map, it'll get to all access the entire map right there. If you press your number pad 8 key, you can go up here to the time. You can go over here to freeze time. I do that quite a bit. And you can also manipulate time right there. And you can do it by minutes or by hour and go down to weather. And then you can make it extra sunny, or you can just go through all the different types of weather system. Looking at snow, you'll see right there, we have snow, right? So if we go down here to enable snow, notice that you need to do that first in order to get snow on the ground. So you'll see it says disable snow, press number pad 5 key. You'll enable the snow on the ground and then come up here again and then go ahead and enable snow. So once again, that needs to be disabled before you enable this. So now you can change it to different styles of weather, just like this. Now the graphics are not that good because I had to redo my entire game folder. So my graphics are not installed yet, so don't judge. Because you guys know, if you watch me on this channel, you know we have some epic graphics, and that's another video coming up really soon. That's going to be Natural Vision Evolved installed. These are just kind of a little bit too shiny for me. You can see it's kind of a little too glowy, and that is because these are the default graphics for GTA 5. We're going to disable that snow, and we're going to go back to weather, number pad 5, and we're going to disable the snow, and you can also disable it on the ground. Something else that I use a lot of, and that is all these cars and stuff. Sometimes they're very distracting, or if you're around a lot of peds. Pull up your menu again, go to options. We're going to go options menu 1. If you look to the top left, we're going to scroll upwards, and we're going to say no cars and no peds, just like that. And then that way you can kind of get your thoughts and you can kind of move around the map. And speaking of moving around the map, this is where I do a lot of showcases because it's away from a lot of people. So now we want to teleport there. F3, go over here to teleporting. Press number pad 5 and then press the teleport to waypoint. Right here it's in blue. Press the number pad 5 one more time. And then number pad 000. Just kind of get it off the screen just like this. Now about the number pad keys. Now some of you that are watching this video may be thinking to yourselves, well, I don't have a number pad key, you know, like the numpad keys, like, you know, 4, 8, 2, and 6, because you have a special keyboard. Remember that config file we started with, the menu system where we were looking at the keys and things like that? Within that keys, you can look on the screen right there. There is your keys that you can change for your menu system. You could change it from the number pad keys to something else if you wish. Now, speaking of the menu system, if you go to F3 again, this is kind of hard to read. So I'm going to show you another quick pro tip that most YouTubers will not share, and that is how to get the colors to change on your screen. Let's press our F3 key again, and we're going to go to options. We're going to press number pad 5 key, and then we're going to arrow to the right, number pad 6. And right at the very top, you'll see we're in options menu 2. Right there, it says set menu, colors, and font. Press number pad 5 key, and you can change the colors right here to something that's a little bit more eye appealing or something that looks a little bit better on your screen that you can see easier. I'm going to give my menu color a lavender blush, which is sort of like an off-white, if you will. Now the menu highlight color, I'm going to change that from blue to gold. We want to save those settings, so we're going to press number pad 5 key. It'll lag a little bit on your screen. Don't let that worry you. Everybody does that, and then it'll save it to the i9. The cool thing is it's now saved to the i9, so every time you fire up this game and you press your F3 for Simple Trainer, it will remember those settings. And remember, we still have Never Wanted enabled. So if you want to take that off, if you like to play this game with other mods and you want to have some police interaction, then you want to disable that. If you play LSPDFR, you're going to want to enable that, so that way you have no problems getting into police locker rooms before going on duty. So hopefully you got some use out of today's video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know if it helped you out in any way. And if you're brand new to the channel, feel like subscribing, I'd love to have you over here. Take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next patrol. Stay safe.